Hey, everybody, and welcome back to all my flag-waving patriots. It's time to set the record straight and shine a light on the truth that the left, the legacy media, and their propagandists like Lisa Blunt Rochester and Chuck Schumer, who's hiding behind her on this video, are desperately trying to bury. And speaking of truth, a big thank you and shout out to all my wonderful subscribers and everyone who's left comments on previous videos, like Michael, who said, I found chapter of Ohio and they told me I have the best plan in my area. Well, that's awesome, brother. And Phyllis Reed, who said, Kevin, Glenn Beck is also telling people about chapter. Word getting around. So I guess I'm in good company, right? And Creations by Kimbers replied to that says, I've heard several other creators talking about chapter, but I heard it here first. And thank you all so much. I'm so happy to hear that you all are being taken very good care of by our friends at chapter. And there are so many of these comments coming in, and I honestly hope to be able to read more of them in future videos. And there have to be hundreds, I'm sure, of people either who got peace of mind from a simple and free phone call, and many more who found out that they'll be able to save thousands of dollars thanks to chapter finding them the right plan for them. Pick up the phone and dial 270-467-2426 and call chapter right now. Tell them you were just watching my video and didn't want to waste any more time or any more money on a suboptimal Medicare plan that wasn't right for you. It's free and it's super easy. Chapter is the same company I told my mom to call, so you know I trust them. Call them now for free and then come back and leave a comment so I can read it on the next video. 270-467-2426. And what I'll do is I'll leave the number on the screen for you and include their information in the description and pinned comment. And thanks, guys, for taking the time to take full advantage of the great opportunity that I searched long and hard for to help you as best I can. I mean, it's the least that I could do to show my appreciation for the best and honestly most loyal subscribers out there. But if I'm being honest, I really consider us to be more like family. Okay, guys, let's get back to old Lisa Blunt Rochester, who has the audacity to call the GOP's big, beautiful bill a big bad bill, or as Forbes breaking news dishonestly labels it, the big ugly betrayal, claiming it's bad for people. Let's go, folks.
Now let me turn and introduce our great senator, Lisa Blunt Rochester from Delaware.
Thank you, Senator. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Leader Schumer, and to my colleagues and our ranking member, White House. I'm a member of the Environment and Public Works Committee, and so I am grateful to be here. But I'm also a member of the HELP Committee, Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions. And I think this bill really does encompass everything that we deal with, whether it's healthcare or whether it's the economy or whether it's our environment. And I want to just take one moment to pause and think about the historic passage of the Inflation Reduction Act. The people behind me and around us help make that possible. Investments that really do touch each and every one of us and prepare us for the future. And so what this fight is about, let me be blunt. That's my name. Let me be blunt. What this fight is really about, it is about people. Our constituents who are writing into us and saying, my energy costs are too high. We fought to get energy efficiency and things in that bill that would lower the cost of goods for people, but also lower their energy costs. This bill is bad for people. This bill is bad for people who are trying to live their purpose and who are working incredible jobs. Labor. Jobs. Delaware is in the house. That's right. Matter of fact, my name is Lisa Blunt Rochester. Matter of fact, we always say you can't spell labor without LBR. Labor. This is about jobs. Hundreds of thousands of jobs are at risk because of this big bad bill. This bill is also about our planet. Without the planet, it is all a moot point. What are we talking about? And so the message is very simple. We want people to know that across the spectrum, across party lines, this bill is bad for the American people. And I don't think I knew he was coming to the press conference here.
I'm not. I'm going to go get lunch.
But I'm going to point out our former chairman, Senator Tom Carper from the great state of Delaware, who worked hard to ensure that we passed that historic investment in our planet and our climate and in our jobs and our economy. And I will again just close with, these are uncertain times. But I stand here not just as the former Secretary of Labor under Tom Carper, not just as a member of the Environment and Public Works Committee, but also as a mother and a grandmother. We are fighting for our planet. We are fighting for our people. We are fighting for jobs because this moment demands it. And so my message to you is kill this bill.
I mean, can you believe this woman? Or better yet, has anyone ever heard of her before? I think this is the first time for me, at least, but she's definitely drinking the same Kool-Aid Jasmine Crockett, Maxine Waters, and Hakeem Jeffries are serving. Look at her, standing there with Chuck Schumer, slimy as a snake behind her, and she throws out a fleeting mention of the Biden-era Inflation Reduction Act as if it's some shining beacon. And Chuck's back there nodding in agreement. But if it's okay with you all, I'd like to be frank. Any objections? Okay, then. Because let's be honest and cut through this nonsense, folks. That act didn't reduce inflation, and it sure didn't deliver for hardworking Americans. I mean, am I right? It's almost like, again, they forget we have memory. They forget we have the internet. They forget we have people like myself, my wife, Michelle, and others out there reminding us all of the truth. That truth being energy costs still sky high. Rural internet, a pipe dream, didn't get none. EV charging stations. After billions of dollars dumped into it, we got maybe like 7 or 8 stations to show for it. It's a failure, plain and simple. And the left's hypocrisy in touting it while slamming the big, beautiful bill is laughable. And folks, may I? I mean, can we have a real talk and conversation here? Have you noticed how the Democrats seem like they're running on fumes these days? I mean, are they completely cooked, just clinging to the same tired talking points that they get from their daily George Soros approved Progressives Are Us newsletter? It's like they're stuck in a loop, recycling the same old Make America Hate Again script while the rest of the country has already moved on. Seriously, are they so desperate now that all they can do is grasp at straws, hoping their worn out rhetoric still fools anyone outside their shrinking echo chamber? I mean, you got to wonder, right? Have they just run out of ideas entirely, or did they forget to renew their ChatGPT subscription? I mean, it feels like they're parroting the same divisive lines straight out of some globalist playbook, and it's getting old fast. I mean, older than watching a Midas Touch video. I mean, well, what do you guys think? Aren't the Dems just toast at this point, flailing and nothing new to say? But anyway, now let's talk about what this bill really does for us. For us, us legal, proud U.S. citizens, and not the temporary residents trying to torch our cities with woke Democrat policies and weak, feckless governors, mayors, and police chiefs providing them with the lighter fluid and pallets of bricks. I mean, I think I saw a number earlier today that the amount of arrests that occurred in L.A. astronomical, but the amount of them being illegal even higher, and of those, multiple arrests and multiple criminal offenses.
And I have updates for you on the numbers, by the way. Since June 6th, there have been 330 illegal aliens that have been arrested as part of these riots in Los Angeles. 113 of those illegal aliens had prior criminal convictions. And overall, and this includes arrests of American citizens, there's been 157 people arrested for assault and obstruction obstruction-related charges, including the attempted murder of a police officer with a Molotov cocktail. So who is funding these illegal aliens who are coming in with this very professional riot gear? It's a question everyone in this room who cares about truth should be asking. And we encourage your help in trying to get to the bottom of that question.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like if I was in another country trying to make that my home, I wouldn't be there breaking the law. But I digress. The big, beautiful bill championed by President Trump is a powerhouse of benefits. It delivers massive tax cuts, making permanent the 2017 Trump tax cuts and adding no tax zones on tips, overtime, and auto loan interest, putting money back into your pocket and not the government's. The goal here is to eliminate the IRS and actually convert the IRS from an internal revenue service to an external revenue service. The big, beautiful bill, it secures our borders with unprecedented funding, including the full border wall, so we can deport violent illegals and protect our sovereignty. It boosts American energy dominance by rolling back the Inflation Reduction Act's green subsidies that did nothing but line the pockets of elites while creating jobs and lowering costs. And it strengthens our national defense and homeland security, priorities the left conveniently ignores. The economic numbers back this up too. Recent reports today show inflation cooling and jobs surging, with 140,000 new jobs last month alone under Trump's leadership.
There's no way to look at these numbers and say they're not welcome news. I mean, a downside surprise to core goods is where people were looking for potentially tariff effects, and maybe except for isolated areas that Steve mentioned, you're not quite getting that. So I think it's all net benefit.
I want to make this point, which is that the concern at the Federal Reserve was not just that tariff-related prices would go up. It's that it would spread more broadly to other tariff prices, and that the issue of inflation expectations, which you talked about very eloquently this morning with Richard Clarida, would be an issue for the Federal Reserve. Not only did we get a decline in inflation expectations earlier this week from the important New York Fed report, but even if I zero in on just the tariff-related increases, I look elsewhere and I do not see broader impacts on inflation from the tariffs.
Well, John, look, we got another month of positive inflation news. Despite these historic tariffs, the latest numbers do show that inflation remained relatively tame in May. So the big number is the annual rate that came in at 2.4%. That is a slight acceleration from 2.3% in April, but this was better than expected. Month over month, prices were up by just 0.1%. Again, that's better than expected, and that's actually a deceleration from what we saw in April. Now, one reason why these inflation numbers came in very much better than expected is because we did see a drop in energy prices. In particular, gas prices were low. Now, economists like to look at core inflation because that excludes food and energy, but that also came in better than expected. I'm digging into some of the categories. We did see that egg prices, they did fall on a month over month basis again. So that is a good sign.
And you can compare that to the Biden years of chaos. And just tonight on the Kennedy Center red carpet, President Trump shut down a reporter's nonsense about a boycott with class.
It's been reported that some actors may be boycotting.
I couldn't care less, honestly. All I do is run the country well. The economic numbers, you saw them today, they're setting records. We took $88 billion in tariffs in 2 months, far beyond what anybody expected. There's no inflation. People are happy. People are wealthy. The country is getting back to strength again. That's what I care about. And we're going to have a safe country. We're not going to have what would have happened in Los Angeles. Remember, if I wasn't there, if I didn't act quickly on that, Los Angeles would be burning to the ground right now. Thank you.
Melania in tow, beautiful, saying, "I'm here to celebrate America, not petty Hollywood games. This big, beautiful bill is about real Americans, not the left, Democrats and their tantrums." Benny Johnson's latest post echoes this, highlighting Trump's vision for a stronger, freer nation. Check it out for yourself, folks. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see it. If you agree that President Trump is running the country well, please let everybody know and just type a DJT in the comments. Yeah, the left's lies spread by this woman, Rochester, failed party leader Schumer, and TikTok influencers and the legacy media claim this bill hurts people. Nonsense, absolute trash. It's designed to lift up every legal American, from small businesses to families, with historic savings and growth. The legacy media won't tell you about the $1.6 trillion in real spending cuts or the Trump savings accounts for newborns. They won't admit the bill's pro-growth policies could add almost another 1% to GDP long term. Instead, they peddle half-truths, ignoring the border security wins and energy independence that keeps America first. Ladies and gentlemen, I only say this because I care about you, and I want you guys to know the truth. Don't buy the left's propaganda, please. The big, beautiful bill is our victory, a testament to Trump's leadership and the GOP's commitment to you. And if you would be so kind, please share this video, share this truth loud and proud with as many people as you can. Let's drown out the woke noise and continue supporting our president and working hard to rebuild the America we love for us and generations to come. Please, everyone, stay safe and well. May God bless you and your families, and I look forward to seeing you again right back here real soon. And thanks for taking the time to listen to what I have to share each and every day. We are the media, even if it's just from my little back porch here, or maybe even, who knows, one day from inside the White House press briefing room. Thanks again, everyone, and I hope y'all have a pleasant evening.